and a top water whenever you're ready.
I'll take 1 beefy layer burrito, a bean burrito, a soft taco.
Anything else?
Yeah, just 1 large Pepsi would be great. I'm trying to be more honest on this channel, and not just all like the highlight stuff.
I hate Taco Bell.
I'll be real with you guys, like, this has probably been the worst month that I've had in like a year and a half for my job. I've been finding myself slipping into a mindset of turning to other things and distracting myself to not think about like the situation that I'm in. And so I've been feeling myself like turning to my phone more, watching Netflix more, watching, tons of YouTube instead of like tackling the issue that's in my mind that needs to be dealt with. And it got me thinking how bad I am, and probably how bad humans are in general, about dealing with our own thoughts. Holy frick, it is so true. I hate being alone with my thoughts. So I've been doing some research lately, and I've been listening to Dr. Caroline Leaf. She specializes in almost everything to do with the mind and the brain. And she talks about mindsets and how important they are for not just surviving in this world, but succeeding. I don't know about you, but I don't want to survive in this world. I want to succeed. She coined this phrase, mental self-care. We do so much for our physical bodies, right? We work out, we eat healthy, but what are we doing for our mind? Okay, it is so easy in this day and age to get so freaking distracted. We're talking 2020. We have so much access to any type of brain stimulation. Phones, TV, iPad, computer, laptop, email, ebooks, games, Netflix. Dude, the list goes freaking on and on. We literally have a world of data at our fingertips. I think us as a human race have forgotten how to spend time alone with just our thoughts. Okay, this is crazy. There was a study at Harvard, Virginia recently, and the conclusion that they came up with was being alone with one's thoughts was considered an unpleasant experience by the majority of people of all ages. All ages, guys. Okay, so this is not just youth, this is not just the millennials, this is all ages. They tested from the ages from 15 to 77 years old, and all of them battled to spend 6 to 15 minutes alone with nothing to do but daydream and ponder. Okay, so what they did was they put people in a room, no social media, no phone, no computer. All they had to do for 5 to 16 minutes was just think, and nobody enjoyed it. The only thing that was in the room was a shocking device, and people actually preferred shocking themselves rather than thinking and just daydreaming and using their imagination. The conclusions of this study are super interesting because the participants preferred to be doing something, even something negative or painful, rather than just using their imagination for a couple of minutes. This is a problem. Through doing more research, our brain is actually made to reboot every couple of minutes. It's designed to move into the inner networks of our brain and activate them. These are incredible inner networks that act like an orchestra called the default mode network. In order for our brain to function at a high level, we need to establish a thinker mindset. It is so important for us as humans just to spend time alone with our thoughts. And there's so much science behind this, enabling neurotransmitters throughout the brain and rebooting default mode network. But the results are insane. The results are deeper thinking, greater imagination, greater creative thinking, increased ability to see more situations, see probabilities, and a much higher level of functioning. I think I'm just learning that it is so important for us to switch off the external in our brain and only think internally. These moments are so important because it lets us observe our environment before we let it infiltrate and influence our thinking. I almost have like a negative view of daydreaming, honestly, because of school. I remember being in grade school and, I couldn't focus and I would just start to daydream, in the middle of class, and my teacher would yell at me. And I think I just had this negative connotation to daydreaming now. But doing this research now, I realize how important it is for our brains to just be alone with our thoughts, to have rebooting moments, and to use our imagination more. Also, sometimes I'll be in a conversation or a meeting and my brain will just go somewhere else. I'm not even having a conversation with you anymore. My brain is just, I'm starting to daydream, I don't know about you, but when I come back to reality, I'm way more focused and able to process what's being said. What my brain just experienced right there was a rebooting of my neurotransmitters to the default mode network. So cool. I guess the conclusion to this video, and for me, is being aware of those moments and having more moments where I just think and I'm just alone with my thoughts and I'm daydreaming and I'm using my imagination, because it's so healthy for my brain and so healthy for when I get in these funks of life where I'm tempted to use these devices all the time. Hope this was encouraging to you guys. I've been pretty bad at posting every single week. You know what? I got this video up and that's a win for me, so I'm taking it. I would say I'll see you next week, but I really just don't know when I'm gonna post another video. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.